you were really doing it.
Oh yeah.
That's what I do a lot of weddings now too. I do clubs and stuff too, but I do weddings. I like weddings because they pay, they have better pay.
Yeah, man, so beautiful. At weddings, sometimes I even used to cry because I knew that my customers became my friends because I knew them. We had meetings and stuff, and that moment is so special when they're having the wedding and stuff. That was really beautiful, man.
So why don't you just get back into that? Did you sell your stuff?
Yeah, I had to. Yeah, I recently sold all my like my mixer, my speakers. I'm selling a Gibson guitar I got over there. Yeah, I'm selling my stuff because now that's not a business anymore. Yeah, there's too many guys charging too cheap, so the competition just killed it. No, not worth anymore.
Oh,
Yeah, plus
really?
I don't have yeah, plus I don't have a car anymore, so yeah, man, yes, I'm just in a tight spot right now, but gotta get back to it.
Damn. So
Mhm.
people just like brought the market down with their bullshit.
Exactly. Technology and people brought the market down, and remember, I had to become a DJ as a last resource because I'm a musician. For example, when it was wedding time, the those big old organs that you have to play with pedals and with hands.
Yeah.
And you know that those ceremonial wedding music at the churches, like pom pom padum, pom pom padum.
Yeah.
I used to play all the stuff. I used to play the church at the organ at the churches, and all that wedding music and church music, and then move to the party where I could play, like merengue, cumbia, salsa, reggae, and
Yeah.
all that nice music. Hey
So
man, talk about
you did
music.
the ceremony and the reception. That's what you're saying.
E- Exactly. Yeah, and exactly. So yeah, it's now if you think about music these days, man, it's just garbage. The older the music, the better. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's the good part about weddings is that you could play older stuff whenever you want,
People
basically.
like, yeah, people like older stuff indeed. Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely true. But so, I mean, yeah. So I mean, I hope, I don't know. Are you gonna? You said you're gonna download Smash Bros.
Well, it's $60. Give me some time. Give me a little bit to get that one. Maybe I can catch up with the games that we have in common. Would be like the Fortnite and Apex are completely free, and the Mario Kart. I'll eventually give me just a little time, and I'll get that Smash Bros. It's just $60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You just let me know. So what did you do with your? Did you used to have YouTube or you just did like Twitch or something?
I used to have YouTube and all other streaming sites like BitChute, Rumble, and Odyssey. I don't know if you've heard of those.
I think I heard a BitChute before. Bro, this
Yeah,
Smash
but
Bros look amazing.
really,
Yeah, you never played it?
can you? Yeah, I had it on the Switch one. Yeah, I had it.
Shit looks
I
good as
played it.
hell. This shit looks really good. The graphics look awesome.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the thing is that I had it when you had the Switch one modded, like the kind of mod that I had. It was offline, so I couldn't play. I couldn't connect on to the internet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I already sold that console, and yeah, now my Switch 2 is already like connected
Dude, this is
and
like,
stuff.
uh, bro, this looks really fucking good. And this is a Switch 1 game.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I want to see if I could, let me see if I could show you my screen. Hold on a second. Share screen. Hold on a second here. See, open preview.
I know how I can see your screen real easy. Let me try this.
There it goes. There it goes. could just click on it
Okay.
now. See it?
How did you do that, bro? Yeah. How did you connect the Discord to the Switch?
I have a game. I have a capture card. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Because there's also another way with the game chat. Let me just try.
Bro, this is awesome, dude. But I know somebody else is gonna come on here because this is like my first time playing this in like 15 years also. So I know somebody else is
really?
gonna come on here. They're gonna kick my ass, yeah. But yeah, man. I don't know. So so I guess for you, I'm gonna have to get. You said either Apex or Fortnite, probably.
Yeah, and yeah, well, you kind of hate the Mario Kart war, but if you're gonna do streaming,
What? It's good for
maybe
streaming?
I strongly I recommend. I highly recommend.
It's good for
that you
streaming that game?
Oh yeah, for real. Yeah.
Why?
Because it's very popular and because it's very very fun. There's a way that you can connect your camera to it and you get the reactions from people in real time. Yeah, it's very social and fun.
No way. I mean, we could try it. We could
Yeah,
definitely
for
try
sure.
it. I just didn't. I'm surprised because everybody keeps telling me it's such a good game. I just don't understand. Maybe it's the multiplayer that I haven't tried yet.
Yeah, give it a try. Yeah, give it an opportunity. Yeah. These friends haven't finished it up. Oh, you haven't set up your game chat yet. That's why. Because if we set up game chat, like you can play and we can share the camera, and you can use your capture card to record not only the gaming but also the camera, and it's a lot of fun. I got a camera for the Switch. You can use any camera, like any USB webcam. Just hook it up to the Switch, and it's, yeah. And there are some games like Mario Kart in which you can.
Wait, you
can
could
have
put
that
any. You could put
type
any
of
camera
interaction.
on it. I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like I have a PC USB camera, like a random Logitech camera. Just hook it up to the
Really?
Switch, and it'll do. Yeah.
That's weird. I didn't know that. I thought it had to be like for sure just a Nintendo camera.
Yeah, good thing. Good thing.
But
it's
why
not
would but
for
why
stream.
would we do that? Isn't that what Discord is for? To do game chat?
Yeah, but the thing is that there are some games. There's a fireplace game, and also Mario Party Jamboree, in which and Mario Kart, like your character becomes the camera, and the game interacts directly with the camera on it. See, it's
Really?
a little different. Yeah, you gotta give it a try. Like
Ah, damn.
this other game is like for playing online. It's called Super Mario Party Jamboree, and when you move, it's like you in the camera becomes the character, and yeah, some fun stuff.
Damn. Bro, but you gotta get this game, man. You definitely gotta
Okay,
get this
yeah,
game.
yeah.
This game's good, bro. Like I'm really surprised at these graphics. I was not expecting this.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
This looks super great. And I think this won't be easy to like jump on and just if we want to just, you know, just talk and just have this playing in the background.
Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, what happened with the other guys on the team? Let's check out the Facebook group. What are they saying?
I'm trying to get everybody to join, but it's like everybody's just it's like herding cats.
Yeah, I hear you exactly. It's hard to get people compromised, even to have like online gamings and stuff.
Do anything, bro. You can't get people to do anything, bro. You gotta fight them
Exactly.
basically.
Remember what I was telling you about when you asked me why I quit my
Yeah. Because of that.
my streaming career? Exactly. I hear you.
But honestly, bro, it's like you just gotta just force them to do it. Honestly, you gotta just keep pushing it, keep pushing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know, like,
Well, I got tired of that, man. I got tired of that. And not only tired, but also, well, it's like I gotta make a living. I
you
gotta
gotta be an
survive, man.
adult. You gotta be an adult now.
Yeah, man, it's tough, huh?
So are you looking
Yeah,
for work now? What are you doing?
yeah, man. I'm looking for job. So yeah, I'm just searching for a job. I have an MBA in marketing, and I'm a software developer.
What?
Yeah, and well, I'm just seeing what opportunities I got.
Damn, dude, if, with those qualifications, you should be able to get a job easy, no?
Not really, bro. Costa Rica is hard, and we are kind of in a like in
Recession?
a no, it's actually the fourth industrial revolution. With technology is killing a lot of jobs, and yeah, it's
You guys
getting
are
harder
having
and harder to get.
you guys are
Mhm.
having an industrial revolution?
The whole world is having an industrial revolution. Yeah, actually, that's according to the World Economic Forum.
Really?
It's a big change in history, in which technology is assuming a lot of positions and jobs and functions. So it's really harder and harder to get an opportunity, and also um yeah, and also, well, like there's a big overpopulation and globalization. It's really hard to get a job. Yeah,
Really?
also in Costa Rica it's hard.
Damn. How long has it been since you had your job?
Oh, well, it's just like about a month. Yeah, I even have a job interview tomorrow, so probably
Okay.
gonna be okay. Yeah.
Are you good at interviews?
Yeah, I think so. Well, you tell me.
I'll tell you, because I used to do interviews. I used to be like a hiring manager. So what you want to
Oh,
do
me
is
too.
is
Uh-huh.
you want to ask questions. That's what you want to do.
Mm-hmm. Ask questions instead of replying to the questions. That
Yeah, yeah,
sounds
cause
like a plan.
yeah, cause everybody just usually sits there and they think they just have to answer questions. But it's better if you ask a question, because when you ask a question, then they want to prove something to you. You get what I'm saying? When you ask them a question. So
Exactly, yeah.
it's almost like then they feel like they're trying to explain to you why you should take the job. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kind of turns the table around, bro.
It
That's
turns.
great advice.
Yeah.
You're very sharp.
Yeah. So what you do is basically like, you ask questions like, why is this position available? That's a good question to ask. Why is this position available? You could ask, if I get hired here, who's going to be directly invested in my growth, or what are the growth opportunities if I get hired here, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Where do you guys see the company going in the next 5 years? You know what I mean?
Man, that's good material, man. I should. I feel like almost gonna write it down.
It's
Yeah.
good. But I mean, if you think about it,
Yeah.
it's just basic, like it's basic stuff that anybody would ask if they were really like concerned about their future. Basically, like, why should I take this job? Are you guys just firing people every day? Why is this position open? You know what I mean? Stuff like
Yeah,
that.
makes sense.
You know,
Indeed.
are people quitting all the
Yeah.
time? Like, why are people quitting? What would you say is a good reason for why people leave the job? That's a good question.
Yeah, indeed, man.
You know, um,
Yeah.
and then the other big thing
Eh,
is that you want to make them feel like you plan on staying there a long time. That is the biggest thing. That's one of the biggest things. Because we hate hiring people and we train them and we show them everything, and then in a month or two they got another job. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. Man, that makes sense. Hey, by the way, I love your English. Where are you from?
Where I live in Georgia now, but I used to be in North New Jersey. That's where I was born.
Ah, bro, I had that in mind because I used to work for a lot of call centers and people from the US,
Hmm.
and I was thinking about New York for your accent.
Really?
Well, New Jersey is kind of close,
It's
yeah,
almost
man.
the same.
But yeah, it's very clear. You speak excellent. I can understand you perfectly.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was born here, so it's easier for me. My Spanish is a little bit more, you know, it's harder for me to speak Spanish, I think,
Mm,
you know. But for the most part, I can speak both. I think pretty good. I actually, when I went to Puerto Rico the first time, I didn't even know, but I knew how to read and write Spanish but without anybody teaching me.
mm. Well, the languages are quite similar somehow.
Right.
Yeah,
I was just
yeah.
surprised because I was in class. And it was like my first day in class, and the teacher was like, "Carlos, you know how to read Spanish?" And I was like, "I don't know, do I?" I was like, "Let me look." And then I just started reading it. But yeah. So yeah, I'm hoping we could get some people on here. Then I gotta figure out what games everybody has and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
like kind of make a list and stuff. But we can use like I was saying, we could use like the free games. Uh,
I just don't want to get stuck in that. That's the only hesitation I have because it's just like,
of
you know
course,
what I
yeah.
mean? It's just gonna turn into a Fortnite thing. You know what I mean? Or it's gonna
Oh
be another
no.
Call of Duty situation.
And how about your PC that can give us access to some games? Do you have a graphics card in it?
Yeah, I don't even know what it is to be honest with you, but like I know it's. I feel like it's like a middle of the ground type of thing.
Mm,
I know it's an
yeah,
Nvidia.
it
I
could.
just forgot what
Oh yeah, if it's an Nvidia, definitely it's good for gaming.
it is. Yeah, I mean everything I used to
Yeah.
play. I used to like I said, I used to only play mainly like Call of Duty, but I never really used it on the PC. I did it like one time, and that's it. Because I mainly bought my PC for doing my podcast. That was really why I bought it, and for video editing.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh my god, what the freak? But we gotta take
Yeah,
advantage.
definitely.
We gotta take advantage while
Mm-hmm.
you don't have a job right
Ah, yeah. Well, but yeah, I'm gonna be available at nights and stuff. It's like I know the type of commitment is if we say okay once a week at this specific time, and I'm kind of responsible and stuff because I know all
now.
the grinding and
So
the
you said
effort
you
that
had a
you have
wife,
to do.
right? Do you have kids too?
Yeah, but I have a sure I got a kid, but she's already I have a daughter, but she's already 18, so
Oh really? Damn.
yeah, she's old.
That's crazy.
She doesn't live with me, she lives with her mom.
Oh, you have a okay. So that's not with your wife. You have a separate.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly.
Got it.
Yeah.
How's that situation, baby mama?
Well, it's already we already well, it's like the it's not complicated anymore. Like she
No.
has her own knife already, and yeah, I see her every once in a while, and just with my wife, uh, more. My wife and I are more united now. So yeah,
That's good. How long you guys been married?
like 12 years now. Yeah.
12.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, bro. How about you?
I'm single as hell right now. Super
Oh,
single.
lucky guy,
Super
man. Lucky
single.
guy.
No kids. Nothing.
Mm-hmm. Well, and you're younger. You look way younger than you are, bro.
Exactly.
You look like in your 20s, bro.
There you
So
go.
if you get some word of advice, of course, soon you're gonna find your stable relationship if you want. But now, my advice is to enjoy life.
That's what
Yeah.
everybody. Yeah. I don't, cause man, like my thing with me, bro, is I feel like I'm not good at relationships, bro. Honestly,
Mm.
because I don't
And
like
how
to.
long were you?
Huh?
And how long did you have? How long? Sorry, how long did you have that condition that you had the mobility issue? For
A
how
year,
long did
a
you
year,
did you
a,
have?
a year and a
Oh
half.
man, so it's time to go dancing. Yeah, it's now it's time to go dancing and enjoy life, and be thankful for that second opportunity that you had, man. That's just awesome. So yeah, my advice for you is to enjoy life, do the things that you like, and it doesn't matter if you're not good at relationship right now. You're gonna get better eventually if you want, and there's nothing bad with enjoying life in a healthy way
It's just the
with balance. And
compromises for me, bro. Dude, I can't compromise for shit, dude. I hate
well, you gotta compromise for the streaming at least.
compromising.
Like if we say we gotta be at this time, we gotta be at the time and stuff.
Right, right, right.
Yeah, I'm pretty responsible when it comes to that.
Yeah, I'm trying to see like I don't know. What you said, so when you streamed it was just gameplay, like you just did gameplay all the time? Or you did
Ah,
other
well,
stuff?
other stuff only, yeah. Maybe I could be interested in the other stuff you do. Yeah, I'd love to hear about your. Yeah, I don't like politics to be honest because I know what politics are about. Did you know like all politics and all sports are rigged?
Why you say that?
Uh, okay, because well, that's the truth, bro. Exactly. It's not something that I believe. It's completely yeah. That's the difference between believing and knowing. That's very important.
My
But
spiritual friends always say that too. They're always like, I don't believe I know.
exactly. It's a fact. Actually, there's so many whistleblowers, so much evidence. If you dig a little bit, you'll find out that, yeah, for example, democracy is a scam. Like voting, nobody ever votes, and if we vote, everything is already controlled. Who's going to win? Who can be candidates? And it's already it's all staged and fake, just like sports. You name it, any sports. You know how much money is moved in betting, sports bets and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's had been even even for example with soccer, there was a big
Oh yeah, a big issue
yeah
with the FIFA and all that.
yeah, exactly. So it's like yeah, all games are rigged. And it's all a distractions. It's all a distraction. Whether you like,
But let me ask, because
think
this
of,
is a conversation I was having yesterday with on my political podcast. Was we basically, because my thing is this. So I came from like a very dark place with politics. Like I was getting into like almost like hatred. Like I was
mhm.
becoming like a racist almost. You know what I mean? And I
Uh-huh.
and then so I had to catch myself, and I'm like, you know what? This is making me like it's affecting my peace now, because now I'm always like stressing out about trying to change things and that. So I was like, maybe I need to focus on like bringing people together, like unity. And I was talking to my one of my friends who's like my co-host, and in our conversation, he kind of made me feel like there was no solution, because we always say like the government is dividing us and politics is dividing us, but in reality, we're already divided. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like we don't agree on stuff, and what are we supposed to do about it? I don't know.
Like you want to be part of the solution?
That was my idea initially, but now I'm like, maybe there is no solution.
Well, yeah. If you think about in the bigger plane, remember this is like a video game, okay? So if you want the solution, it's like this video game has its own laws. Like you remember did you watch the Matrix movies?
Yeah, of course.
I'm sure you did. So there's there's a part in which the artificial intelligence was explaining Neo that the first Matrix were all beautiful, peaceful, and perfect, but people didn't like that, so they had to make it the way it is now, because that's part of human nature. For example, if we become friends, I know that you have a lot of beautiful things and that you're a great person, but of course nobody's perfect. You're gonna have some defects, some things that I maybe don't like, and it's not a bad thing about you. It's something that I may not like about you, and the other way around it, or like people thinking nobody there are not two people that think exactly the same. Like you're gonna go with one soccer game and one soccer team, and I go with the other one, and that kind of stuff. And we have to respect each other. And so, like,
But what do we
it,
do in the scenarios like the stuff that I was getting concerned about, for example, in America? Like I was getting concerned about immigration, for example. That was one of the biggest topics. And I feel like for me, obviously as a Latino, like my family was immigrants, right? So I do understand a level of immigration, but then I was also concerned about America, right? And I felt like immigrant people, they don't care about America. They just care about coming here and being able to being allowed to come here. They don't care if it's too
Mhm.
many immigrants. They don't even think about the possibility of there being too many. To them, it's impossible that it could be too many. They just think as many as want to come, they should all be allowed to come no matter what. And that was concerning for me, right? I'm like, well,
Oh yeah, exactly. I'm 100% with you in the same page. Actually, that's been a part of a movement not only in the U.S. but that's happening in Europe as well.
yeah,
And well, first of all, we gotta know that the world is not controlled by politics. It's controlled by a few. It's controlled by a higher race. It's not controlled by humans. Okay, it's controlled
the
by a higher.
Anunnaki.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could say the Anunnaki. Yeah, they are the ones that are controlling us. We live. This is like a prison, like a holographic
But how
prison,
would
and
you
they.
relate that? How would you relate that though to immigration? Let's say.
Okay. So let's say the Anunnaki or the controllers, through some millionaires, like for example, like George Soros, they are developing immigration plans. For example, people from Venezuela,
Yeah,
they pay them. I forgot the amount. I think it was
to
like
migrate.
50 bucks. Like 50 bucks a day to migrate all the way, from Venezuela to the United States, and they paid them.
Yeah.
Same thing happened with Europe and other countries. So that's part of the agenda for what we're going
But
through
do you
right
think
now.
that's good or
And
bad? Do you think that's good or bad?
that is bad because that's not with our best interests
So why
into
is he doing that?
consideration.
So why is he doing that? What does he get out of that?
Because it's not George Soros. George Soros is just a puppet from the controllers that are not from this, that are not humans, and when we have to understand that what they want is they absorb, what they feed on is our spiritual energy. They suffering and fear. That's what they feed on. So the more suffering in the world, they don't want to kill us. They just want us to suffer, and that suffering, that is exactly what they feed on. So,
Really?
yes, overpopulation, separation, these migration movements, then that creates race wars, and also it's a very complex agenda. For example, the um, they are destroying the races. Like
They are though. They are doing
uh,
that.
like the European and the white
The
races
white
are
race.
being, yeah, they're being destroyed. And so it's a very complex agenda that has a lot of different scopes. For example,
So, for you,
economically speaking, hmm
when you came to
they're
this
destroying.
conclusion, is it just because it made sense? So you were like, wait a minute, there's something wrong here. Obviously, we must be being controlled. Is that how you kind of came together? Like
No,
a
actually,
process
yeah,
of
No, it's actually not my conclusion, but it's for example, for them, in order to play this, it's there is a thing that I have researched in Spanish, that you speak Spanish, that's called derecho natural. Okay, that's a very complicated stuff for a long
Natural
story,
rights.
but yeah, that would be like like the if you say like word by word, but the thing is that we are like currency to them, not only spiritually but economically speaking as well, and they have to make their agendas public because that's related to karma. And free will, it's like we are accepting things when we accept agreements, when we come here, when we have our birth certificate. There's a lot of implications, and they have to make their agendas public. So if you check out agendas for the World Economic Forum, for the Bilderberg Club, for the United Nations, their agendas are public. That's all.
Yeah, like they did in
It does.
COVID. It was like Project, what was it? 2022 or some bullshit? Or were they
Agenda 21.
that
Yeah,
one?
it has.
And mhm.
Exactly. In well, right now, what we are like we are like chickens in a farm, like chicken in a farm, and we are they
But
have
let me
to.
ask you this. Okay, so let me ask you. Let's pretend that we were not being controlled. Let's pretend, right? And
Uh-huh.
let's say, because this is the thing. You're describing a top down movement, right? Where there's these people
Mm-hmm.
at the top and they're pulling the strings, and then we're in the bottom just kind of being manipulated, right?
Mm-hmm.
But wouldn't the same thing happen if it was bottom up?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you nailed it because human nature is not perfect. There's a lot of corruption in human nature, and a lot of evil intentions are not only coming from our controllers but from our feelings. Like there's a lot of people stealing, lots of murders and lots of bad intentions. So we cannot blame on our controllers for all the bad things that